So this, Señor Juan, es posible Inca?
Posible, podría ser chincha también.
Oh, Chincha, okay. According to Señor Juan Navarro, here at this site which we are at near Paracas, which we're not going to tell you where it is because that's just the way things go. This is probably a Chincha person, and we're going to return this person back under the soil where they were originally put because someone came, a grave robber came and decided to stick the head on the ground after rooting and looting through his or her grave. And so we're going to do the proper thing, which is to put them back where they belong, where they were originally placed in the first place. Again, this graveyard area, which has been pilfered by grave robbers looking for collectibles. And then we see here is an example of a pot, which is calabaza, which is a gourd, which was used for por agua, yeah. So used for either drinking or storing water. Paracas culture, and this is from the Paracas culture. Yeah. Yeah. So much pottery. The pottery obviously was buried with the people. And again, that's where we reburied the skull that we found, but there are far too many human remains in this area to be able to bury them all. At least symbolically, we've done something in order to show the ancestors of the area that we are concerned and that we are not doing that which the culprits have done. Digging up ancestral remains in order to turn over a quick buck. In terms of psychology, though, it's, whoa, beautiful. Look at this. In terms of psychology, it can be understood, at least on a certain level, that that these people who do the grave robbing, these were not their ancestors, and therefore why should they really give a damn if somebody else's ancestors are buried here? But that's been the excuse given by Western academics for centuries, as they pilfered the sacred places and burial places of other cultures and took human remains back to museums to analyze. The underlying thing is that they're not their ancestors, so they decide to study them. Luckily, at this time, and especially amongst people like the Maori of New Zealand, they have insisted that the iwi, the bones of their ancestors, be returned to them, to their native land. And fortunately, wisdom is starting to rise in terms of academia and governments, that they are actually fulfilling that they are allowing not being the right term, they are returning the iwi and the bones of the Maori people and that's also true of some cultures in North America as well, especially in Canada, I think far more than in the United States, that the government of Canada has returned both ceremonial objects and also the bones of the ancestral people back to the true descendants of the people, so that those remains could be interred through ceremony back to the land that they originally came from. And why the hell we didn't bring water out here when we're in the middle of the desert? Oh well.